hope I find you well. My name is Talent from Transformation Team, and welcome to the 6th check-in session. So we've been running this series of videos where we share emotional wellness tips, and our hope is to equip you with skills and tools that will help you get through difficult times, especially now where there's a lot of uncertainty, fear, and anxiety because of the coronavirus. So you can check out the videos that we've posted before, and you can also be on the lookout for videos that we're going to be posting every Wednesday at 10 a.m. So today I'm going to be talking about anniversary reactions or the anniversary effect. So on our calendars, there are days that we've marked as days that we celebrate. This can be wedding dates, graduations, or birthdays, or when we bought our first car. These are days that we actually look forward to, and we set plans on how we are going to commemorate them. So there is a flip side to it. The days that are also marked on our calendars, but that we don't normally look forward to because they remind us of a difficult time. So those are the days that I'm going to be talking about. So when something awful happens, our lives are changed. They don't remain the same. And these are especially things that leave emotional dent on us. And this can be losing family, losing loved ones, breakups, divorces, accidents, the things that leave us with a lot of pain. So by saying the anniversary effect or anniversary reactions, I mean a re-triggering or re-experiencing of a traumatic event that occurs because of a time cue. A time cue can be anything that was associated with the time the trauma occurred. It can be a season of the year, a particular day, date, or an hour. And anniversary reactions can be a way to show that we are not yet over the trauma of the experience. And you may need to process or work through the grief, the pain, the trauma. The triggering of feelings or memories that will cause you, in a way, to live through some of these difficult and painful experiences and emotions all over again is what the anniversary effect is. So people react differently when it comes to these days, and I'm just going to list emotional and physical reactions that are across the board that most people experience. So the emotional ones include preoccupation with the thoughts about the event. So when the date is approaching or when the time is approaching, you find yourself thinking about it a lot, and there is no space in your thoughts for anything else. So the preoccupation with thoughts about the event usually is because we think that you could have done something else to affect the situation. We could have reacted in a different way and things would have turned out differently. So there are a lot of thoughts that come and go. There is fear of recurrence, where you think that it may happen again. So say it's an accident. When the date that it occurred is approaching, you may start avoiding certain routes or avoiding traveling altogether because you fear that it may happen again. So there is also anxiety about separation from loved ones. I think this is mostly the result of preoccupation with thoughts and about the event. So anxiety about separation from loved ones could be that you think that since my father died on the 6th of April, my mom may also die the same day, or my brother may also die on the same day, or I may pass away on the same day. So there is anxiety about separation, or you think that since you broke up with your previous boyfriend in a certain month, you may also break up with the one that you have right now in the same month. So there is also depression associated with this, sadness and hopelessness. I think emotional reactions mostly are a result of the preoccupation with the thoughts about the event. So the more you think about it, the more you sink deep in depression and sadness and hopelessness. So there are also physical reactions that people show. This could be fatigue, restlessness and sleeplessness, physical illness, headaches. And these reactions diminish over time. It is important to remember that we react differently as well. So you may go through the same experience with someone else, and their reaction may be totally different from yours. So there is no need to expect that since I'm mourning my father because he died today, since I'm going through all these reactions, emotional ones and physical ones, someone else who also experienced that same loss should be doing the same thing. I mean, I have a brother who also lost his father on that very day. I'm not in a position where I should be expecting him to do the same things that I'm doing or to react in the same way that I'm reacting. So I'm just going to list also things that I think we can do to make it better to make the experience better for ourselves. So keeping your usual routine with work or activities that you enjoy, that gives you a chance to get distracted from the overwhelming thoughts and feelings. I'm not saying do not run away. I'm not saying do not overwork so that you don't actually have to feel these things. But maintaining your usual routine is very important, because then your life is not disrupted. And you have less time to focus on negative things. So keep your usual routine, and then spend time with family and friends. You can draw strength from these people. And it's important to also check the kind of people that you have. There are people who give you space to feel whatever you're feeling, and they encourage you and support you. And then there are people who do not understand you sometimes. And when you say, I am still going through pain from losing my boyfriend, by now you should be over this. By now you should not be mourning the same way, because it's been a long time. And they expect you to get over things by a certain time, and this does not give you a space where you can actually fully or freely express yourself. So when you spend time with family and friends, also check the type of people that you're spending your time with. Some may promote your wellness and others may not. So just pay attention to this, and allow yourself to feel whatever emotions arise. This is the most outstanding one for me. Allowing yourself to feel emotions. You're opening yourself up to feeling pain, to feeling a lot of things that may be overwhelming. But that is also good, because when you begin to label these things, you can then be able to deal with them. Like, suppose you feel angry. If you can tell that you are angry, then you can find out why you're angry and what you can do to help yourself. So allowing yourself to go through them, then labeling, then processing. Leaning into your feelings can help you process them better. So that is why I'm saying this one is outstanding for me. I believe in going through the process. And you can also write down your thoughts and your feelings. It feels like you're offloading whatever is on your mind and whatever is in your heart onto a piece of paper. So you feel a lot better after this process. I do that sometimes. I just take a pen and paper, and then I start writing everything that is going through my mind. And when I'm done, it feels like I've told someone who keep my secrets. It feels like someone was listening to me. And then you can discard the paper, or you can keep it for references to check after a certain period of time if you're making any progress at all. So writing down your thoughts and your feelings can also help you to get through the day, to get through the weeks or time leading towards that specific anniversary. So remember that it is temporary. Anniversary reactions can be very strong, but then they pass within a week or two, and you get to a point where you feel normal again. So you find that when this traumatic event happened on the 6th of April, but then between May and February, I'm okay. But then when we are getting to March and towards April, that's when it becomes difficult for me, because I'm heading towards that very specific day or that specific time. So it goes away, and as the years pass by, I do not react the same way I did in 2007 or 2008, because this happened in 2006. We are now in 2020. I remember that my father passed away on the 6th of April, but the effects that this day has on me have changed. That's why I'm saying that you get to a point where you feel better eventually. So events that happened in the past continue to impact our lives. They continue to do that. And even if we do not think so, sometimes they still do. So I'm trying to say that even if you're not thinking about it actively, your subconscious may remember, and your body may also remember the type of pain it went through at a certain period of time. Someone was saying they feel physical pain when they're approaching the day they lost their child. And even without knowing the date, they know that this type of feelings that I'm having are linked with the loss of my child. So our bodies remember the pain, our subconscious remember it. So even if we do not think so, we go through these anniversary reactions. It is important to not dismiss past tragedies and losses. So these things happened. They are a part of our history. They are a part of our lives. And they have changed us one way or another. So it is important to not dismiss them, but to rather embrace them and acknowledge them, and to let them in our awareness so that we can deal with them better. Like I was saying earlier, allowing yourself to feel whatever emotions arise is just the same as what I'm saying now, that if you acknowledge them and embrace them and you let them into your awareness, you can deal with them better. You find processing them easier. So that is what I have for you today, and I hope the next time the day comes that you dread, you may be able to deal with it better. And just keep safe, guys. COVID is claiming lives, and try as much as you can to keep social distancing, to keep your mask on, and to sanitize. Do everything that you can to make sure that you're safe from the virus and that you do not spread it to other people. Thank you, and see you again hopefully soon.